Hello my good friends, so welcome back to the channel once again. Now today I wanted to show you some of the best crossover SUVs that you can buy in the Kenyan market, especially if you're looking for a 2019 SUV that has good looks, that's very much comfortable, and also it gives you a balance between performance and fuel economy. Today I have three awesome cars. We have Lexus RX300H, we have Mazda CX-8 all-wheel drive diesel, and on this side we have Toyota RAV4 2019 2-liter petrol. Now these are the best crossover SUVs that can get in the Kenyan market. All of them, they have leather interior, they have the best quality, and it gives you a balance between performance and fuel economy. But in this case, I'm talking of people who are really looking for good cars. Okay, so here we have a 2-liter petrol. Of course, this is a RAV4. It's a proven car. It is very practical. It's quite powerful, especially if you go for the 2.5 liter. And then you have Mazda CX-8 here. Mazda CX-8 is very practical. It shares all its engine options with the Mazda CX-5. You have a 2-liter petrol, 2.2 liter diesel, this one here, and you have a 2.5 liter petrol. Now this one is a CX-8 all-wheel drive. The RAV4 is 2-wheel drive, and also this Lexus is a 2-wheel drive. Now we'll go into each and every car, see what you have in the interior, then we'll compare. At the end of the day, let's see which car takes it all. Now in terms of price, the CX8 is the cheapest at 4 million shillings, and it is slightly negotiable. The RAV4 comes second with 4.6 million shillings, and of course this one is a Lexus. The price is quite high. The pricing starts at 6 million shillings, and it is of course very much negotiable. Now let us start with this RAV4. The RAV4 is an all-round vehicle. It's quite good. It looks a little bit rugged. It's somehow blocky, but it looks good, especially if you get one with the sunroof and full LED headlights. But in this case, let us see what we have. Now you have some nice headlights here. You have your daytime running lights. You have a fog light. It comes. It's an optional feature. In the higher trims, you get fog lights. In the lower trims, you'll miss some of these things. On the lower segment of this car, you have this plastic cladding all around the lower section of this car for added protection. And then also you have a number of sensors for added safety. Now, 2019 Toyota added the Toyota safety sense in almost all their car lineup. So in terms of safety, this car is pretty good. We have autonomous braking, pre-collision monitoring system, lane departure assist, and rear cross alert for pedestrians, which is pretty good. Now we have these aluminium-like alloys, which are pretty nice. We have disc brakes on the inside, and this car employs the McPherson strut suspension on this particular unit here. Now it is very good, very simple. It looks classic. It is amazing. If you go for the higher load or the fully loaded trim, you'll enjoy. And if you want more fuel economy, probably you'll go for the 2.5 liter hybrid. Now let me show you the interior, and then I will compare with these other cars. I'm very sure by the end of the day, it will be a challenge for you to decide which car you want, because all of them are very good. And let us start with this RAV4, of course, from Toyota, so you get reliability and practicality. Now you have keyless entry, and also you have chrome plates on this door. Now the interior looks good. From the first impression, you can see it looks quite amazing. Let us start from the door. You have this synthetic leather finish here on the door with some nice stitches on it. You have memory seat settings, power door controls. You have more storage space here, and a nice speaker for you. In this particular unit, the user ameweka hizi RAV4 badging kidogo hapa, or stickers, not badging. The interior looks good, especially the cockpit. It's quite simple, but I think it looks very nice. You have these full leather seats here with electric seat adjustment, so it's quite nice. You have these lumbar supports with a larger base area for you to sit comfortably here. Now, as you sit inside here, you'll feel how comfortable this car is. The seat is very comfortable. The steering wheel also is made up of leather. Probably it's a heated steering wheel, but we'll get to that. On this side, you have a storage space here, tailgate opener, steering wheel heater, of course. Yeah, and then of course you have your automatic headlight controller over there. These other slots means in the higher trims, you get more features on this side. On the steering wheel, we've said it's leather, very nice stitches on it. And then of course you have adaptive cruise control setup on this side, and more controls for the infotainment system on this other side. The clusters look pretty good. I think as we go forward, we go to all digital. This other part is analog, while this part here is digital. Low mileage for 74,000 kilometers only on this Toyota RAV4. In terms of fuel economy, it's pretty good. It will save you some good amounts of fuel. So you get an average of 16 kilometers per liter, both on the highway and in the city. You have a nice infotainment system here. It's a little bit corrupted because I don't know what usually happens at the ports. We have SD cards missing here. Very nice air vents, your hazard buttons, these rotary controls for the ACs, and then of course you have seat warmers for both sides. On this other side, you have your traction control button. You have this pad here. For the higher trim, you get a wireless charging pad, and then of course you have a 12-volt output, among other features. The gear shifter is nice. This car you can switch into 3 driving modes. You have eco mode, normal mode, and sports mode, and then you have multi-terrain select. You have snow mode, mud and sand, and then you have rock and dirt. So that's pretty simple. Cup holders are located here, and then of course you have the center console with a tray on it, and then also you get 2 USB slots on the inside. So in general, this car looks amazing. I also love the dash, looks good. Some tray for you to put a few things, and then of course you have more storage on the inside. So in terms of practicality, I think RAV4 is pretty good. Also the back side is nice. You have these bench design seats, which are pretty amazing, and I think also it's very spacious. Yeah, let me get in through the other side, because on this side it's a little bit squeezed. I can't really get inside. I don't know if I can get in through this other side. Yeah. Okay, so back here you can see how much space I have. It's pretty spacious. Some nice air vents here, and you have two USB slots for you to charge your accessories. And here you have an armrest with the added cup holders on it. And then of course you have a very large boot space. If you compare RAV4 to the other cars, it has a larger boot space. Okay, so if you're interested in a RAV4, we've said the asking price is 4.7 million shillings. It is very much negotiable. You can take it on hire purchase. You can do bank financing for you, and you can also pay cash if you have some. Let's move the Mazda CX-8. Now, if you love a car that looks beautiful, that is edgy, that has good designs and is sporty, then the Mazda lineup does that pretty well. Especially you have a Mazda CX-8. This car is more concerned on giving you more space and more passenger sitting capacity. Now this one is I think it's a 6 or 7 seater. We'll get to see it properly, and then the rest of it looks amazing. It's quite tall, so you have a longer wheelbase. It gives you more room in the first row, second row, and also in the boot section. But I love the Mazda because of its design. It looks good. It looks pretty. Yeah, so starting from the front, we have these nice looking full LED headlights with daytime running lights over there. You have your turn signals. You have this amazing grille, and of course you have these vertical lines on the grille here. Fog lights comes as standard in these units. You have also some many other sensors here for added safety, and you have headlamp washers. On the side, you have these alloys here. They look pretty good. This brakes over there, and also this car employs the coil and spring MacPherson strut suspension. This one looks good. As you can see, it has these lines here to make the car look beautiful. On the side profile, you have these chrome-plated side skirts, and then of course you have LED side mirrors on these units. Now the back side also looks good. Yeah, the back side looks amazing. It looks bulky. It's quite large, so it's very imposing. You have a nice sloping backside over here, the wipers for the backside, and then of course you have these nice looking taillights over here. And of course you're being reminded that this one is a diesel 2.2 liter turbo. Now let me show you the interior. It's a keyless interior also, just like the other ones, and as you can see here, it looks more refined. It looks like a modern car. It has a modern feel, and you have very nice looking seats over here. These seats are electrical adjustable, and they make sure that you feel it by adding chrome to the electric buttons. You have 2 memory seat settings for this particular unit here. This leather is the toughest leather they've used. It's quite good, brown leather material with some nice stitches on it. It looks amazing. Okay, now here at the door you have a number of features. They've used plastic on top. You have wood trim over here. You have chrome. You have a nice armrest here with leather finish and some nice stitches on it. Power door controls. Storage space, it's a little bit small, and then of course you have the Bose sound system, so you get the best sound quality for this particular unit. Let us jump in the interior. From the cockpit you can see how beautiful it looks. It's quite nice. On this side you have idling stop, steering wheel heater over here, lane departure assist, parking sensors alert. You get 360-degree view of this car and your tailgate opener, so you get more controls, unlike the RAV4 which has a few controls. Nice air vents with chrome finishing on them. You also have wood trims or wood finishes on this part, and you have a nice steering wheel. This steering wheel looks pretty good. It's circular at the center. Adaptive cruise control for this particular unit. More controls for the infotainment system, and you have very nice looking analog clusters over here, so they are pretty nice. Everything is okay, and the mileage on this car is 104,000 kilometers. That's pretty simple. You have a heads-up display, autonomous braking, pre-collision monitoring system, rear cross alert, among other safety features in this particular unit. The center console is amazing. You have a nice infotainment system here. It's also touch, and if you don't want to use the touch screen, probably you might want to use this rotary button here to control the infotainment system, which is nice. Some cool air vents here. The AC is on, and I'm feeling pretty good. Some nice wood trims over here. Climate controls are a little bit hidden behind this gear lever. It becomes a little bit of a challenge to access this area, but it is pretty good. Your seats are heated through 3 levels over here, as you can see, and then of course the climates are just simple and easy to use. You have a small pad here for you to put maybe your phone, but unlike the RAV4, this one is a little bit small. On this side you have this leather pad for your knees. If you are a tall person, probably you might need to put your knees here. The center console is large, nice gear shift over here, and then of course you have more controls for the infotainment system and an electronic handbrake. Cup holders are here, and then you have these splits. Center console, you get a lot of storage space, 2 USB slots, auxiliary output, and an SD card slot. The dashboard is amazing, wood trims over there, and then of course you have a larger storage compartment or glove compartment. Look at these seats, they are amazing. The passenger seat also is electrically adjustable, among other features. Now let me show you the back side, how it is. Now, one good thing about this Mazda is its privacy. Now you realize that apart from closing your windows, you have these blinds here, so you can opt to leave to open your windows and leave the blinds on, or if you need more lights, then you might need to lower the blinds. The backside also looks good. You still get the Bose speaker over here. Here in the middle you get 2 seats, which they feel pretty premium, but they are manually adjustable. But I love this leather. Look at this. This leather feels soft and comfortable. Let me just sit here. Now this is the middle drawer. Here at the middle I get this splits center console also for this. Let me open this part. It's a little bit dark. Yep. So I have a deeper storage. Look at this. It's very, very deep. You have 2 USB slots for you. You have cup holders and seat warmers on this center console here. So if you want a car that will make you feel like a boss, this is it. You have AC controllers for the backside. You can easily control your ACs from this section here. And 2 passengers can sit here comfortably. And probably you'll put 2 other people here at the back, especially maybe, let's say, your kids wanaweza kaa pale nyuma. So I think this Mazda CX-8 is pretty good. It gives you value for money, and considering it's only 4 million shillings, but I think this car is nice. This car is amazing. Now the third car in this lineup, and it's the most expensive of them all, and it's the most luxurious of them all, but I think this Mazda CX-8 is giving this car a run for its money. Now this one is a 2019 model. It has a 2-liter turbo petrol unit. It's a 4-cylinder. Of course, it gives you around 220 horsepower and around 420 Newton meters of torque, which is pretty nice. Now, if you want something more luxurious, I think this is it. As you can see, the Lexus looks more edgy. It looks comfortable. In terms of design, it looks amazing, and also the car itself looks beautiful. But it doesn't take anything away from the Mazda CX-8. So let me take you through the interior. Let us see what we get here. What are some of the features that you get in this car that are not in the other two cars? So I think in the order that we've played, that one is the most basic. This one value for money, and this one has more luxury features. Even though you've not seen it, let us go ahead. We have this nice grille here. Of course, you look at this and you notice immediately that this one is a Lexus. Now, Lexus gives you a balance of practicality, reliability, and comfort, unlike the other two. RAV4 gives you also a balance between performance and reliability. Mazda CX-8 had more Mazda CX-8 wants to give you a stylish car and a sporty car, and also it gives you value for money. So let us continue from here. Full LED headlights over there. You have this sequential turn signal, daytime running lights. Also, fog lights is standard in this unit. A number of added sensors here for added safety. Front-facing camera. Yeah, so this car is pretty safe. Some of those safety features that you get in a Lexus, you get them in a Toyota, because Lexus is another Toyota. Now let us look here. We have these machine cut alloys. The size is, I think, is 20-inch machine cut alloys. Some nice disc brakes over here, and also this car still uses the McPherson start suspension. For a luxurious car like this, I thought maybe they'd go for the double wishbone suspension, which is still okay. You have plastic cladding on the lower section of the car to protect your vehicle, and you have these LED turn signals over here. Keyless entry to the interior, blind spot monitoring system over there. Of course, you see it here. Yeah, so let me show you the interior. You have a keyless entry. Yeah, starting from the door all the way to the interior, this car looks amazing. It's quite comfortable, and you get a lot of things in this interior. So let us start from the door. Just like the Mazda CX-8, you have wood trim here. You have this brushed aluminum. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my guy here is shouting kidogo. Chrome plated door handle, 3 memory seat settings, power door controls for your side mirrors, leather armrest, leather interior finish over here, and then you have a nice speaker with a larger storage space on the side, which you can expand a little bit, unlike the other cars. Now the inside is pretty nice. It's very simple and clear. It looks amazing. Let us start from the seats. You have these nice leather seats here. It has a number of stitches. The design also is quite simple, but I don't like all this finishing. Inanikalia iko na wameongeza madoido mingi. Wangefanya kama Mazda. Mazda is pretty simple, clear, and detailed. But this one, they have a lot of features, and also you can see it has some perforations here. The seats are electrically adjustable, of which you can also extend the lower part of this unit here. Now let me sit inside here and see how it feels. Yeah, it's pretty comfortable, but I think the Mazda CX-8 does magic when it comes to this. A lot of controls over here: heads-up display, tailgate opener, automatic headlights, steering wheel heater, and then you get 360-degree view. And you have 2 more slots for added features, especially for the high-end trim of this particular unit. Now the steering wheel is good. They've used a lot of wood finish on it. This to show that this car is premium. You have a lot of wood, and also you have leather finish here, which is heated and cooled. This car has adaptive cruise control, lane departure assist, pre-collision monitoring system, more controls for the infotainment system in this unit. You have some analog clusters over here. The mileage is 91,000 kilometers, which is pretty nice. 91,000. It's only Mazda that has crossed to 104. A very large infotainment system. I think these are 12-inch infotainment system, of which you can control it from this part here. You use this part to control that infotainment system. It's not very easy, especially if you're driving. One hand is supposed to be here, the another hand is supposed to be here, and your eyes is supposed to be here and also on the road. So kidogo iko na mchanganyiko mingi. I think Lexus kidogo hapo amechemsha. It should be very specific and clear. Now you can't use touch because it's very far away. Unaweza kuwa unaendesha gari, you need to touch there, of which you can't. And then of course Lexus wamekupatia this complicated thing here. ni kama joystick, so unaendesha gari na una concentrate ku control hii ka joystick yako hapa, so it's a little bit of a challenge, but either way it's good. The design is nice. Heads up display yako pale, kuna itaje dashboard kazuri, it looks large, it a lot of space, so it's quite long. Now hapa kwa center console iko fiti, you have your analog clock, nice air vents, climate controls pia ziko hapa, ziko fiti, your push to start, some pad here for you to put your phone, it's not electric. You have your 12 volt output over there. Seat warmers both for the driver and the passenger are located here. Electric handbrake, gear shifter, and then of course you have some nice cup holders over there. Driving modes, you can eco, normal, you can customize your driving mode, and you have sport and sport plus. Okay, now you have wood trims here at the center, which is nice, and also this center console looks so large. You have a storage space for you to put a few things. Kuna 2 USB slots, auxiliary output, and a 12 volt output with this large space here. The front passenger also gets electric seats, leather seats with memory seat settings right there. On the top side, you have a sunroof, which is nice, your SOS button, your touch sensitive interior lighting system. Look at this. Lexus hapa kidogo umepiga hizo brand zingine kiboko. Look at that. Yeah, all the other cars you don't get this, but in the Lexus they decided, okay, let us do something zaidi, something out of the ordinary, which is pretty good. Now let us see the back side and then we finish it up. Okay, now the back side is nice and simple, and from the first look you can see it's very spacious. Okay, the door is nice. Let us get in. The back seats are electrically adjustable, and yeah, you have this nice space here, but honestly I'd say kama wewe ni mtu mrefu sijui utaweka wapi miguu zako hapa. It's kidogo imefinyiliwa, but it is good. Pockets to put a few things, nice air vents, seat warmers for the backside passengers, 100 volt output, 12 volt output hapa with a little bit of a storage space. Alafu hapa katikati uko na armrest, iko na a hidden storage cabinet, and then you have these cup holders for the backside. Yes, which is pretty nice. Look at this. So this Lexus is nice. Iko na blinds pia, just like the Mazda CX-8. Look at this. Yeah, if you feel you need a little bit more of privacy, you can remove those. You can put up those blinds. If you think you're okay, unaweza zima. And then of course we still have this lighting for the interior, which is pretty nice. Now the Lexus in terms of space pia wako fiti. I wish I could show you the boot space, but these cars are packed all the way back here, so you can't get a clear look of the boot section. But all in all, these cars are nice. I think they are pretty amazing. Look at this. Look at those sequential turn signals for these 3 units. So if you're interested in any of these cars, hit me up. Let's see what we can do. I'll give you more details. Of course, I haven't given you so many details about these cars because I wanted to show you the 3 of them, and the video is also crossing almost 25 minutes and I don't want it to be too long. So if you're looking for 3 of the best crossover SUVs in the Kenyan market, you can go for the Lexus RX300, you can go for the Mazda CX-8 all-wheel drive, or you can go for the 2-liter RAV4. This is a proven vehicle, SUV, crossover SUV of the year 2023. Mazda CX-8, the Mazda lineup is really kicking the dust. Hawa jamaa wanakuja kutuonesha that they are also very much capable. But Lexus, on the other hand, shows you that there is no better car than a Lexus. So thank you so much, guys. See you in the next video, and as always, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more. So see you in the next one, and ciao.